everyone else is thinking.
I'm dedicated to it. I can't be stopped.
3, 2, 1. It's Uncle Ted reporting for duty. Hello, everybody. Do you feel the love? Can you handle the left hook, the right jab? Anyhow, I stink of positive energy and love and spirit. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you, everybody. Spread that word that truth, logic, and common sense is alive and well, and it comes out of these pretty lips. The Detroit muscle, rhythm and blues, soul music, rock and roll, fire-breathing Uncle Ted. The Motor City Madman, Reverend Theodosius Atrocious. I hope you have a good time with me, because I'm having a good time with me. I'm having a good time because you can't censor me. Now, I did go into a rant. Have you noticed? Since about 1958, my life has been a series of rants, some outrageous hyper tangents. Be sure you have tangents. Keep them civil, which also includes some harsh street slang. So I was getting angry at my ravers last week because there's some words, some standard harmless Barack. Oh, that Minutemen coffee is so good. And I was getting all angry because I couldn't say Barack. I can say Barack, but there's this hat. I sign these hats by the thousands. And there's a word that I wasn't allowed to use. I'm still not there. I can't even show it. You can guess what it is. Whoop, almost. Anyhow, you can get this hat autographed at Pt.2. And my son Toby and I have an assembly line. In fact, I'm going to go into that. But anyhow, I'm not going to apologize for my rant last week, but I acquiesce. That's right. I'm not giving up, but I understand if my truth, logic, and common sense, the critical information, education, entertainment, and defiance that I deliver on Real America's Voice, that's the important thing. Not getting out the occasional street slang for emphasis. I think just this is emphatic enough, isn't it? How about my Rav guys? Who do I get there? Is it Tony or Ryan? Who do I got? John? Shahu? I don't know who Tony, I love you, Tony. Oh, Tony, are you having a good time? I got him in my earpiece. So I take these hats and I go TEDNUGENT. And I can't show the word. Isn't that strange? See, that's still not right. But I'm improvising, adapting, and overcoming. And you can get this autographed sheet kicker hat at tednugent.com. I'm telling you, the women will be all over you. So anyhow, these autograph hats and this flag, you got to get this flag. You want to get gifts. It's Black Friday coming up. You're going to be spending your hard-earned money. You might as well spend it on stuff that really excites your family and friends. Don't you want to make them really happy? Don't you want them to guffaw, to just laugh hysterically and say thank you and kiss you and hug you? Buy them one of these. TedNugent.com. What is there, a bullet hole in there? What the hell? TedNugent.com, you can get that. Speaking of which, Toby and I went down the assembly line yesterday, and I don't think they're available. We sold out. These are 2 of my New York Times bestsellers. People go, you ought to write a book. I've written 4 books. These are 2 of the New York Times bestsellers, personally autographed, and I don't know if you can get them on Amazon. Maybe you can get a canoe on the Nile and find one in an Aborigine camp. But anyhow, these are available coming up soon at tednugent.com, personally autographed. And by the way, if you want to counterpunch and mitigate the brainwashing propaganda ministry of the American education system, get these for your children, and they will actually learn some meaningful information and have meaningful knowledge. TedNugent.com. And also, by the way, I'm going to promote Shemane's book. And I'm here to help. If you want to buy something that brings quality of life upgrade, isn't that what every day's pursuit should be? The pursuit of quality of life upgrade? That's why I'm here for you. Shemaine has a new book, Abundantly Well. I think you can pre-order them at Amazon, or you can take a dugout up the Nile and negotiate with an Aborigine. But I think the Amazon River is the best place to pre-order these. Amazon. Shemaine, my wife Shemaine. You know, have you noticed like I'm extremely giddy? You know when you spur a horse to gallop, you go, giddy up. I provide the giddy in giddy up. So Donald Trump, not only did we vote for him overwhelmingly, in fact, I was listening to Dan Bongino. By the way, Dan Bongino, I love you. Sean Hannity, I love you. Jesse Waters, I love you. You people absolutely rock. Joe Pags, the radio guy, I love you, Joe Pags. Steve Gruber, my fellow raver, I love you, Steve Gruber. These are all truth, logic, and common sense people. And Dan Bongino went on a rant. No, it wasn't Dan Bongino. I love Dan Bongino, but it was Clay Travis. Is that his name? Clay and Buck. They took over Rush Limbaugh's series, radio masterpiece. But he went on and on. Clay Travis, I love you. And Buck Sexton, I love you people. Boy, you know, I had a bumper crop of middle fingers this year, and those guys must have been raiding my garden because they have an unlimited supply of middle fingers, which, by the way, the American dream is based on the middle finger. Hey, King George, perch and rotate. Hey, jackbooted thugs. Hey, redcoats coming to Concord Bridge. Thump. Don't ever forget that Donald Trump won overwhelmingly in 2016. I don't care what you think the numbers are. He won overwhelmingly against Hillary Clinton. I drove past a sun-baked turd on I-94 the other day in between dead deer carcasses, and it had more integrity than Hillary Clinton. Donald Trump won huge in 2016. Thank you for voting for a defiant, outside the politics, successful man. Does he have his edges? Well, what good are you if you don't have an edge? If you don't have an edge, let me address your problems. Bah, 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 bah. And in 2020, Donald Trump won overwhelmingly if you only count living American citizens' votes. Well, he's an election denier. Hello, everybody. My name is Ted Nugent. I am an election denier in 2020. Joe Biden, the syllable-challenged zombie devil freak, Mr. Stumble Bucket USA, actually, Mr. Stumble Bucket China. He didn't get 81 million votes. There's a lot of dumb people in America, but there's not 81 million of them. When you examine the voting, the numbers, even the manipulated numbers, Hillary Clinton got like, I don't know what she get, like 68 million, and Donald Trump got 70 million, whatever it was. Donald Trump got millions more. But Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, the most popular, what a scam artist. Oh my God. Oh, fundamentally transformed. Nice job, dirtbag. Barack. MinutemenCoffee.com. Just do it. Buy MinutemenCoffee.com. So Barack Obama, the most popular Democrat candidate, but it's not the Democratic Party, it's the Democrat Party. Come on, people. The guitar player can help. So Donald Trump beat Hillary Clinton, obviously. Even Barack Obama only got like 68 million votes, and Joe Syllable Clusterpunk Biden got 81 million. No, he didn't. And in 2024, Trump beat whatever Kamala is. Frico. Oy vey. Donald Trump beat Hillary Clinton. Donald Trump beat Joe Biden. And Donald Trump beat Kamala Harris. Thank you, real Americans. Because only real Americans, I mean a good people of goodwill and integrity, work ethic, law and order, not someone who thinks a man should be able to beat the living tar out of a woman in an athletic event. How sick is that? You people that support that are rotten to the core. So thank you, good Americans who came out too big to rig in 2024. And look at the team Donald Trump is putting together. That would be the team this guy would put together. Watch what happens. The tariffs on Mexico, China, and Canada. That's that middle finger. It's so beautiful. Stranglehold, the middle finger soundtrack. By the way, the purchasing insanity and orgy of consumerism is coming up for the people you love. MinutemenCoffee.com, buy it for your loved ones. HeavensHarvest.com, buy it for your loved ones. MyPillow.com, buy everything from MyPillow.com. Insane. You'll save money and you'll make your family and friends happy with world-class American-made products from Mr. Middle Finger Defiant himself, Mike Lindell. This guy. If this guy played guitar, he'd come up with great licks. Go to MyPillow.com, type in the code SPIRIT, and buy quality American-made stuff for the people you love. Happy Thanksgiving. I'll be right back, really.